Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. We got a couple of boxes back from Facilitators, so let's open them up and take a look. Alright, so I got some boxes back from some CGC Facilitators. If you're not familiar with that, is a facilitator is somebody who you can send your book to for a particular signing event. They'll facilitate getting it done, and then they'll get it graded for you. So I have a couple that I track when there are different events. Sometimes I like to get a signature on something where I'm not actually going to be there. I don't have the opportunity, so I'll send a book off, because sometimes certain artists and whatnot, they really just don't do that many signings, and so you got to kind of take them where you can. So this first one out, this is was sent off, oh goodness gracious, over a year ago. It was and that's sometimes the drawback to the facilitators is it can take a while depending upon where that artist is. In this particular case, the artist was in Italy, so this was an Alpha Omega, and so came back from the CGC. Let's go ahead and just get that out of the way. And ooh, oh my goodness gracious me. All right, so this was a book that was sent, like I said, to Italy, to Giuseppe Camuncoli. For a signature and remark, and this is insane. Of course, I think what's funny is this book was sent off a while ago to get done, but apparently for whatever reason it never got done in the first time I was over there. And then when I followed up with the guys, they said that the artist was still working on it when they met with them at New York Comic Con. So he actually kind of did it like more recently. So even though this book had been gone for over a year, this book says it was signed and sketched on 11/26/22. So this is like just today is, you know, well, anyways, it's only been about a month or so. But this is Star Wars: The High Republic #1. It is a Frankie's Comics Virgin Edition Giuseppe Camuncoli cover. It was one of only 600 available for retail purchases. So really low production run, featuring Keeve Trennis, the main protagonist, on the cover. And I had it signed and then had it remarked with Yoda, who's a character in the show. Here, and look at this. Amazing, incredible Yoda remark. And it's like, that's not even like really a remark. It's like a freaking little mini head sketch. It's so insane. And what was great was like, this was a placement I selected because there actually was a little minor flaw on the cover there, and there was no way that the book was going to get a 9/8. So I asked that the remark be placed there, and that he tried to cover up the flaw. And so that's what I got, is covered up the flaw, so the book comes back in 9/8. Just an incredible remark. What a book. Holy cow. That was well worth the wait. Oof. All right. So that was from, like I said, Alpha Omega. This next one, this is from my main primary choice when I'm doing a facilitator, is Captured Collectibles. My man Jason over there, always taking care of me when I'm at an event. If I see them there, they're the ones who are going to be doing the facilitating for me. I reached out to him the other day because I was still missing one book from C2E2 2021. And that was my Something is Killing the Children book that was being signed by Jenny Frison. And he said, oh, really? Let me take a look. And he said, and the next thing I know, I got notification that I was getting submissions returned to me of not just that book, but my other books that I had out. And the other books I had out from them, I had 3 books that I had sent for the Lake Como Artist Festival for Delgado to sign. And if you're not familiar with Lake Como, it's a big it's a big show that gets done, but most notoriously, you may know it as Princess Amidala's estate in Star Wars Phantom Menace. All right, so here's the book first that I had outstanding. Something's Killing the Children, number 11. Jenny Frison cover, signed now by Jenny Frison. All right, so this is another one where there was obviously, I know the reason for the delay now. It says it was signed on 8/6/22. So I took this book with me to C2E2, and that was December of 2021. I was at the show, but I went ahead and rather than wait in line for Jenny Frison line for me to sign and have them witness it and then pay for them to do all the stuff, I just went ahead and paid, I think it was like an extra $5 for them to go stand in line and get it signed. And that allowed me to go do some other stuff because the Jenny Frison line was pretty good. But obviously with an 8/6/22 signed date, that means that either they forgot to get my book signed and had to wait for another signing event, or they lost my book entirely and had to replace it. Not sure which it is, but either way, I got 9/8. I got it signed. It's the book I brought. I'm happy. Next up. Okay, so these are the Del Autos now. So this was a book, KRS Comics exclusive variant. This was just, I mean, this is the book Amazing Spider-Man number 1 from the Nick Spencer run. So it's the first appearance of Kindred. Later on, Del Auto would start to do a bunch of these kind of like Spider-Man hanging off these gargoyles during the 50s. They were all very dark. This one I loved so much more because it was more gray. You can see it's not as dark, but yet it's still dark. If that makes sense, you can see the gradients and the outline and all the other stuff. Just love this cover. Beautiful book. Like the signature. Big, bold, right there below the subject matter. Spider-Man number 1. Great cover. All right. Next up, this is a Devil Dog Comics exclusive Gabriel Del Auto variant. This is Detective Comics 1050. You get Batman coming down from up above. Look at that, a nice gold signature up here. That's beautiful. We got close up on the back. Del Auto just does amazing work. Modern master. All right, this last book. This is... I do not collect this character. I do not care about this character. I don't believe I own any books of this character other than this one. I might have one other if I will go back and look. But this is just not something, not a character I care about. But I love art. And this piece, when I saw it, it spoke to me. It was just, there's so much, you could just see so much emotion and stuff conveyed in the art, I felt, that I contemplated picking this book up a couple of times. And finally I pulled the trigger because I knew the Del Auto signing was coming. This was a low print run. I think there was only like, I think maybe it was 800, maybe 750. I don't know, maybe even less than that. But this is Iron Fist number 1 from the 2017 run. This is Gabriel Del Auto cover, sketch cover. Just look. Beautiful sketch cover. The pencil work, the exhaustion. You can just see like the feel, a man who's just been through the ringer and is just absolutely exhausted, and that beautiful signature there. What a book. I love that cover. I don't care about Iron Fist, but damn, that just speaks to me. All right, what'd you guys think? The Iron Fist, the Batman, the Spider-Man, that Calvin Coley Remarque? Man, the Jenny Frison? I don't know. I'm not sure which is the best. I'm not sure which is my favorite. But I like them all, and they're all mine. All right, that's it for me, guys. Until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including myself. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.